Listen to me, man. Leave our country. Leave our country. Get the foreigners out. Get the foreigners out.
Hey now, brown cows. That wasn't even a sound drop. That was spot on. You've been practicing, haven't you?
Guilty, especially when I masturbate.
Okay, that's good. That's how we start this off. A little Eli masturbation coming in with the. I said coming to after the masturbation. Of course, this is how this is gonna go tonight. In the intro, I noticed, man, we got to change that stuck in the middle to stuck at night. So we got to get on there. We got to change that logo, man. Damn it.
I'm
slacking.
Batman.
Yeah, you're really stuck on. Are you
Stuck
Eli
on
Keaton over there?
Look, man.
I am Batman.
I am healing from self-imposed exile because I suffer from the grass is always greener syndrome. And more on that after we introduce all of our regular scheduled hosts. That's Josh, that's Cranston, I'm Adam. Hello, welcome to Stuck Somewhere in the Night.
I just got suction cups on my back.
Oh, yeah. That's those are jars with heat. It's just, you should really get your info.
I'm not what are we doing? This is silly. I'm not Cranston, and we're gonna take the facade back. I'm Josh.
Oh.
That's Eli.
And I'm Adam.
Wait, what?
That's why he was speaking earlier. That's why we heard.
And that's Cranston.
All right, we're doing a show here, guys. We're doing it live.
We're doing a show?
Just don't shoot me.
Which we do it live, do every Monday through Wednesday at 10 p.m. If you listen to the audio version, like we say every day, it's relentless. Go to youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle so you can watch it and not just listen to it. How are y'all doing? What's up? What's going on? What's new in the world? Did you kill anybody?
I would be remiss. I would be remiss if I said I didn't think about such things.
Before we dive really deep into it, can I tell you that there's an anniversary of sorts?
See, there's a word on the street, man. What is this anniversary, bro?
There's a big anniversary out there.
Of when you came out of the closet?
Well, I haven't come out yet, so.
Oh, shit. All right.
You can't have an anniversary on something that you haven't done yet.
Undo that. Just erase that. Post, credit, edit, something. Go
3
on.
years ago, just around this time, I was putting in to my Xbox Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, God. That's the picture I saw.
3 years ago to the day. Just want to let everybody know. Josh's favorite game just amounted of close to 2,000 hours in many different playthroughs. Yes, I know. I live a life. I'm a cowboy, so you better recognize.
When you call the grandkids to the table on your wonderful 80th fucking Thanksgiving and be like, Grandpapa.
I was on my 4th playthrough with Arthur Morgan when I came across the old Driscolls again.
Damn old Driscolls.
Yeah.
I just played my 8th playthrough and I still can't beat the tuberculosis.
Yeah. I just found a new Easter egg on the 100th playthrough.
Yeah, and then you die right before their eyes, never completing.
I just had to share that. That's how eventful nothing was for me.
That sounds about right.
3 years, Facebook had to remind me, hey, by the way, you remember this?
Yeah.
This is all you got today.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Everything else said, fuck yourself.
You know, I'm not always a big fan
How was
of
your
those
week?
fucking memories.
Why not?
I'm gonna piggyback off of that shit. I love podcast jargon. I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I'm gonna tell you that to tell you this.
It's good.
Because sometimes those memories hold fucking pictures of people you don't want to fucking remember. So, fuck you very much, Facebook.
How come you haven't deleted those pictures, though?
No, you know what? I don't have an answer for that one, Josh.
Someone can't let go.
Get back to me, but no.
I will.
Here's an example. I'm not going to put anybody on blast. Then we're going to segue over to Cranston here.
Yeah.
I have a very secret, sacred chat where there's a lot of naughty things and naughty people. You know, please offend us days stuff. And this friend of mine who goes unnamed, we'll call him Adam because his name's not Adam. That's the joke. He decided to just post a video.
Get the foreigners out.
Adam, calm down with that rhetoric.
Settle down, Beavis.
I don't know, just I didn't appreciate it when he posted the video of his dick and balls swinging in the wind. I'm like, I don't want to see that, dude. I know women get naked in here, but the rules kind of stipulate dudes can't do that here. I know, double standards much, Eli? Oh, you're so sexist. Well, there's the fucking rules on the dictator here. Not dictator or tater. Taker.
Dictator.
See, it took me 3 tries to get that dick right.
So you're so introverted at the moment where we're not even talking about real life. We're talking about an online thing?
The memory thing. You just,
so we're
blew
talking
me out
about
of the water.
an online thing.
Yeah, well, just because he
And
messaged...
some dude threw his dick in there, and you're like, yo, this ain't a place for dicks.
Well,
and you're like, dude, I'm fucking distraught about this shit,
that
man.
That happened
This isn't a place for dicks!
It happened 2 years ago.
Damn, and you're still on about it?
I stopped being his friend. And then he messaged me because that was the night I went over.
Out of the deep blue dick?
I went to meet him and his girlfriend. None of us are friends anymore. And he's like, hey, man, remember those good old days? And he sent me the pictures of me, him, and his girlfriend.
I remember that cock. How could I forget?
And he didn't even fucking groom it or anything. He just and fucking
looked like
hairs
Bob Dylan.
dropping everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I don't want to see this shit. I made a big deal about it. That's why I kicked my cousin off of Please Offend Us, because I got an
ungroomed penis?
I don't want to see family dick. That's a fucking rule. I just made it, and you're fired, and I'm sorry.
I don't know. It sounds like you have more of a problem with ungroomed dick.
I know, just dick in general. I don't want to see it. Keep it to yourself.
I'm willing to make a bet he sees a cousin penis that's well maintained. He's like, that bad boy is staying on this.
Nah, man. There's no amount of grooming that can fix this. And so that aside, these past
That's
2
why
days.
you're down in the dirts, though.
Dick is not the reason. So I don't know. You just took me away with the memories thing. I was like, oh yeah, I got a memory of that guy that flashed a dick in my group, and I was like mad about it or something. So yesterday I got my way out of work because of serious issues. I don't know what to say here. And then today happened, and I just found myself depressed. I can't be content. I cannot ever just be happy with what I have before me. We had an interesting conversation prior to going live with
Richard.
Josh's better half, where she's like, well, why can't you just be grateful for what you got? And I'm like, that is a good point.
That was uncalled for, though.
but-
She just kind of
well,
came out of nowhere with that.
I just heard a judgmental voice in the background.
Yeah,
We're like deep in conversation, like, but why do you feel like that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, Cletus.
And I was like, what the fuck? What'd you just say?
Yeah, I just said, well,
Where'd
at
the
least-
voice come
at
from?
least come in here.
Yeah.
But lo and behold,
I fell for you. on that
this
one.
is on me. I have an issue with battling depression, and I don't really know how to always win. Sometimes it just gets the better of me. I feel unmotivated. But as we discussed, when it comes to work, I go with a purpose, and I'll be on my A game. I'll fucking hate it. It's tedious, but I'll be good at it and feel good after the fact. Then give me a day off. I'm off my game. I isolate, and I feel like shit. I can't even play fucking video games. I'll just read comics and feel like I'm wasting my day while doing nothing about it. So that's enough about me. What about you, Cranston? Acupuncture much?
Remember, like the 1890s, when like somebody's view, like a dad would be like, "Wait, would you stop reading a damn book and do something with your life?" Now it's like video games, and would you get off those damn games? Like,
So read a book.
yeah, would you stop reading the damn dictionary and do something with yourself, son?
If my father would speak to me in such a way, he'd probably say something like, "Yeah, put the books down for a minute, son.
And pick the drugs up. You're not gonna make it.
Go get drunk in broad daylight, and
Give up already."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Today was just
No, he would
uneventful,
say the opposite.
and
Obviously.
He wants me to be happy, all the way through.
Do you want you to be happy? Because it seems like a little self-sabotage going on here.
Perhaps I know unequivocally I am a professional self-saboteur. I just don't know how to fucking break the cycle, and it's frustrating because the 9 to 5, like I'm surrendering. I'm about to give 20 years of my life, the rest of my life, to a company as soon as a few more days pass.
You keep saying that, but you don't.
Well,
like,
I mean, it's
yes, you can say you don't have to give them. You can just stop at any time you want to. You may not get all the benefits you were promised, but at the very least, going full time is what's going to help you now.
And the pay increase big time.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
All of these things,
and then those things at the end help you if you stay the 20 years. So it's like, you're not going to miss out on it all if you decide to leave halfway through.
Well,
but
what
you
sucks
still got the
is
pay increase. And
you can identify with me on this one. So what really sucks is having this show and knowing I'd drop the other opportunities in a heartbeat if I knew my temporarily giving up on that would just allow me to invest all of my passion into this. And it's just, but I can't take the risk.
It's not there
it's
yet.
It's not practical.
Man. It's building. Like this doesn't have that strong of a base yet for that. And guess what? It may
never
have that. So you can't put all your eggs in that basket. But you do have to have that. Like,
I got the passion, man.
You have to get the money to have these creative projects, and that money, if you're not gifted like my friend who just hey, guess what, I get all my money from my family because my I don't gotta work, and but
Bruce
guess
Wayne? What the fuck is that?
guess what though, he doesn't do anything with that. He sits on his ass. He's not creative. He just blows it. So it's just like, it's almost like this trade-off. It's like, yeah, guess what? The reason why you are creative is because of the hardships you are going through. Maybe
self-imposed.
Well, I mean, just like working the daily grind, stuff like that, makes you want to have this outlet, and creativity is one of those outlets where if you don't have this daily grind, there's no reason to be creative. You're just fucking bored, and you just think you can buy your way out of things. There's no creative thought of how to get out of this pigeonhole. It's just, guess what? I'll buy my way out of this pigeonhole.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know.
I'm willing to undergo the experiment where they say money can't buy happiness, but it can sure alleviate some of the fucking symptoms.
It can buy things that make you happy.
Yeah.
But those things will never keep you happy.
I mean, heroin didn't really work well.
Won't keep you happy.
No,
You'll just die soon.
Yeah. All right,
You're really not keeping happy.
Like, I'm in a funky place, so that's all. I'm gonna leave it.
Well, get the funk out of it, man.
Actually, just walking in here instantly, I'm like, why don't I try to keep in touch with these guys more? They're like familia, but we only see each other here at work.
I think it's also the power of just talking about it, letting it out too.
That's what I do.
That's good. You turn into a song.
So, what do you got? Acupuncture.
Cranston,
today.
go. What do you got? Do
Damn, man, where's all your energy?
That's
bro?
it, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, but you got suction cupped over the week, right?
Yeah.
Word.
This is a good interview.
Word. How'd that go?
This is all right.
Damn.
It's like a massage, I guess. It feels like a massage.
I
only with heat and jars.
I made the joke that it looked like the pepperoni. Yeah, that he may have slipped and fallen into a coal-fired pizza establishment.
It's called pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Do you mind if I pull up a picture so people know what we're talking about? It's not like a joke or anything. It's just like what you did.
Like he looks all bashful. Oh my god,
no, I
not
don't
my
understand
back.
what's going on. Like, are you okay?
Are you?
Yeah.
We're not gonna back shame you or anything.
Yeah.
Like you have a back and you're proud. Hey, I see what I did there.
am relatively confused right now with Cranston's energy.
But what about Eli's joke, man? You didn't.
No, that was. I don't know. The energy of Cranston has taken over my ability to hear your joke in that moment.
Oh.
Say it again, though. I'll try to listen to it.
It's my back and I'm proud. So that song, I'm black and I'm proud. It's my back and I'm proud.
See, the thing is,
Say it
Public
again
Enemy and
now.
shit.
I don't
like-
know the song.
You don't know the song I'm
Yeah,
black and I'm proud,
It
Whitey?
sucks you did it twice for no reason.
That song is great. I am a DJ. That's why I know that. Or
No, I mean you did. You had a reason. Just for me, it's just like I
It's
heard it
my
twice
back.
and nothing.
Come on, let me see
clicked.
Pepperonia.
You want to see? Well, I gotta take a second. I didn't. It didn't seem like you wanted me to pull it up though.
Somebody said no. No to what? My back, and I'm proud of it.
Cranston, do you not want me to pull it up? I won't pull it up.
Now we're making it weird. Now
It seems like he doesn't want me to pull it up.
you could do it.
I'm not
whatever
gonna
we
do
want.
it. No, I'm not gonna make him feel weird.
I'll fucking do it. But all right. So you got nothing much to
That's
say
what he
about
did
that?
for the weekend. He got a different kind of acupuncture. He got acusucture.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I did acupuncture too, but she just offered to do that and she didn't charge me for it.
You
so I
didn't get
just
the
said,
happy
"Do
ending
it."
special. I see what's going on here. Or,
Did she suck something else?
or you got too much of a happy ending, and that's where all your energy went, right down her throat.
Can you at least explain what this was? Because there are some people who enjoyed your acupuncture explanation, and then you got these like glass cups that they put a candle out on underneath, so it sucked up some of your skin. I don't what happened.
They
here?
just invent nipples on your back.
Yeah, I don't really even know too much about
You
it.
look
She
like
just-
a female cow belly on your back.
Can you
something
now-
called cupping that they do? She just
Ooh.
offered to do it and
Cupping.
she didn't
And
charge me for it. So.
And one thing led to another, and now you can be milked from your spine. That's what's up,
Cupping.
bro.
Cupping. That they call it cupping.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
Except that you had it done, and
So besides of having it done, I feel like that's like 50 or 60% of knowing much about it. What would you say about what you do know much about it?
I mean,
Like, how did it feel? Like, did it hurt?
it's sort of like a massage.
It felt like a massage
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So, like, what they do it like every few inches down your back, like on both sides of your spine. How they like?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
this is
I don't know how many, but
someone really needs to rein you in. Your energy is just way up here, and I can't hear myself
Yeah,
think.
Cranston, could you calm
Dude.
down?
To be honest,
I need you to chill the fuck out for a
just
second
bring it.
because
You're over here. I need you about right over here.
you're shouting.
Okay.
Okay.
Frankly,
And we can't have you shouting.
all right.
Everyone's trying to get a word in, and you're just over talking everybody.
Besides, Alec Baldwin killed a man or a woman.
I honestly thought it was when I heard the story, I was like, "What did Eli do now?"
Yeah, look, I mean, I can identify with the fella that may have inadvertently, accidentally, allegedly shot somebody.
It was I was like, "Oh man, this is Eli Baldwin."
I mean, I may have identified with the individual for such an occasion, allegedly.
You know, it's funny. We have two stories back to back about possible accidental killings.
Yeah, we got it's Alec Laundrie and Brian Baldwin. Everybody,
BB. Brian Baldwin.
The BB and I can't do things with letters and words.
So off.
Is that supposed to be?
So it's hard not to hate
him?
on Alec Baldwin, right?
There? Okay, yeah.
Let's start off with this. Let's just start off with some of the things he's kind of said.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of his comments, but I am curious about the payout that family's going to get.
Okay, so here's one of them right here. Let's go over to the
I wonder how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone.
Yeah. So one of his in September on September 22nd,
My
I'm sorry,
birthday.
I was Bob Burpin. Yeah, it's September in 2017, he tweeted, Eli, say it one more time.
This man died on my birthday. Okay, I wonder how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone. So they're trying to make like a political point here or something?
No.
Oh, that was Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, this is Alec Baldwin who said that. Yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas birthday.
That was Alec Baldwin who had said that. And then another one to Liz Cheney not too long ago in 2019, I believe.
When I hear her name, I hear it in Eminem's voice. Because he does a tag.
Where'd it go?
Dick Cheney, in one of his songs from the Eminem or the Marshall Mathers EP/LP. Don't worry, this is me stalling. And
no, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep stalling.
Okay, so here, let's talk about more of Eli's depression. When I'm depressed, sometimes I like to go on 4chan and find videos that make me feel again.
Where's the full screen button though?
But specifically,
I can't see it. I got my contacts.
That one right there. That'll open it up.
You think that's it?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Unless you're looking for a square. Circle meets the square.
All right, I'm coming over here real quick. I'm bringing this way.
I'd recommend this, boys and girls. If you go through any like random depressions like me and it's late at night, we all can identify. Don't go down the internet fucking rabbit hole on sites like 4chan and whatever the fuck is out there. Sometimes it's great and you'll find some fucking gems. You're like, whoa, that was pretty badass. But other times you get pulled right the fuck into like the worst that there is of humanity, which is what happened to me last night. Of the timing. I'm trying to find funny shit to let me know when you find it.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay,
I'm just trying to fucking figure
I'm trying to find funny shit to post in my group, and I have to go through all this ugly shit of people that do terrible things to one another.
Well, I guess this is a karma just for trying to pick on them just a little bit, but it's just funny. In 2019, Cranston or Eli, you want to read that?
Okay, yeah. Rep Liz Cheney talks and seems so much like her father. I wonder if she's ever accidentally shot a good friend of hers in the face. Well, he has joined the club. I mean, it's a very elite club, but he is now a part of it.
And you ain't in it.
Yeah, no, not yet. Me, allegedly, no, never, no.
Yeah, so Alec Baldwin apparently shot and killed two filmmakers. What do you think? Do you think he was being negligent? Do you think this is kind of like funny because he's so anti-gun that maybe he had no gun training whatsoever to understand how to properly identify how to hold a gun, shoot a gun, make sure
how
these are blanks.
To feel when it's fucking loaded.
Right, yeah.
I think there's a few layers to this. For one, what is the real fucking takeaway here? Do we feel bad for Alec Baldwin? And is it two people or is it one?
Alec Baldwin is one person.
Yeah. Well, thank you for clarifying, because sometimes I'm not sure. He's got so many brothers.
Dude, I always thought it was Alec and Baldwin, bro. I thought there was some motherfucker named Baldwin out there just running around.
My fucking mind.
Yeah, dude.
No,
fucking shit.
He killed one person.
He killed one person, injured another.
Okay.
And I have heard people are like, oh man, I feel so bad for Alec Baldwin. And then I've heard, this is what Alec Baldwin gets. So far, I haven't heard anybody say, oh man, I feel bad for
the victim.
The people that died.
What is her name?
Family of the victim. See, we don't, and that's
Hyena Hutchinson or something like that.
I didn't even fucking know before you said it out loud. I saw in memoriam. You know, she was loved and respected in the industry. What is growing to be like making this really something? I don't know if this is as big as it is, but apparently, like on set, there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of negligence, and what's coming to light is like the mishandling. Cranston posted an article like, now we're only going to get CG guns. They're going to totally do away with replicas, which I have a big issue with because CG just takes you out of the fucking movie to me.
Well, it's a Hollywood thing. I mean, it's obviously on a case-by-case basis, but that's like the movement that's growing in Hollywood is to get rid of prop guns and blanks altogether. And do they want to just move to CGI? And a lot of places,
which is a horrible idea.
Yeah, and a lot of places have already like started doing it and saying like we're not going to do the prop guns anymore. And everybody in the industry that I'm seeing is saying like the CGI does not look the same on screen. It makes it look very horrible. But that's like the movement they're doing because they don't want this kind of thing to happen. And when I look at it, I'm like, the reason this kind of thing happened is because you weren't following fucking safety with the shit they had.
Well, Eli mentioned a few good things too, and just like,
where have I heard this same argument before? They're blaming the tool again. They're not blaming the people here.
There was a walkout the day of that crew members left because of safety issues. The gun was apparently used offset for target practice for live round shooting. So they were using live rounds.
The very prop that was used for the fucking scene was being used the night prior with live rounds.
Which is very common for movies to use a real gun and put blanks inside of it because they can then resell a real gun for essentially the same price is what I hear. Or which maybe what's going on here is it's a lower budget movie and it's just like, hey, you got a gun? Hey, do you got something? It could be not as of a professional gathering of weapons for a movie.
Get some smarter consultants on the fucking set.
The armorer was a 24-year-old.
Oh yeah, I read a little bit of that. So so there's a lot of issues here. I don't know what the final takeaway is. Is it going to be an anti-gun fucking movement that's birthed from this? Or is it all going to be in Hollywood? And I don't want to see CGI guns. That shit looks stupid.
They had problems with that same gun like 2 or 3 times before that shit happened. And I heard something like that the union people like walked off the set because of it. And then they ended up because of like safety issues or something.
Like the stunt double, like the same gun or another gun on the same set, like the night before or the shoot before, misfired again, like inside the guy's hand.
So then I'd say negligence.
I'm just still. Alec Baldwin is the producer. He's the one who essentially had to fund the money or allocate the money, and this goes here and hire these people for that. Like he oversaw. That process.
He was essentially the overseer, and this is on his clock.
He oversaw the assistant director getting hired, who allegedly, is just coming out that he had problems prior on shoots with guns, but he hired this person. There's a lot of. I don't feel that bad for Alec Baldwin.
Hollywood is very forgiving, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they are. Well, check this. I thought this was interesting. This is Steve Wolf. This is a guy who's like kind of, TMZ has been kind of. They've been really fucking quick with this stuff lately, with like the Fauci stuff and and the Brian Laundrie stuff, and then
Fauci.
This right here. Check this out. I thought this was kind of interesting.
Take a shot every time you hear Fauci.
Oh, he's not going to talk about it yet.
4 years old, and even said she was scared about doing it. I'm wondering how that strikes you.
That's what the armorer said. The person in charge of the gun said she was scared of doing the job.
That's a red flag.
That should have come out in the interview with the producers when she was being interviewed for the job.
I also would like to ask if Mr. Wolf has gone to the doctor as of late, because I'm very concerned of his look. He looks like a sick man.
And they should have passed on her, or they should have said, you know what, you would make an excellent armorer's assistant in a few years when you've got a little experience under your belt. So please don't be insulted, but we're going to bring in somebody who's been doing this for 30 years. We're going to
This is a good point.
Grumpy old man that nobody
Like the sick guy makes a great point.
wants to work with, and everyone's afraid of. And when he says, "Don't touch those guns till I tell you to," everybody is shocked and backs away.
So you have an armor who's like, I'm very afraid of my job, where people could come in and maybe take a gun and maybe use it to go out and shoot. Or you have a 30-year veteran who's like, don't touch the fucking guns. I'll fucking murder you with these fucking things.
Oh, that would happen.
You ever touched a gun, boy? You ever look down the barrel of a 45 with a bottle of whiskey in your hand?
Where's that from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just felt like something to say.
All right.
But still, it's just like, I think that's a fantastic point.
Yeah. What? Don't hire somebody that's shaky or something, and have somebody.
I mean,
with the
it's not that
experience.
simple. But yeah, hire somebody that has experience and who really isn't afraid of guns.
Yeah, for one,
And
that'd be a
listens.
huge help.
But there's a certain amount of presence that's required in order to command the authority to dictate the safe use of firearms. And I think that wasn't present. And I have a hard time believing that anyone on the production believed that armorer would have had that presence to command set safety.
Is this a problem where people lapse and regulations aren't followed? Is this a real problem in the movie industry beyond this particular movie?
It's unfortunately not uncommon, especially on low-budget movies, where they're like, you know what? We don't want to wait to have the prop guns FedExed in from LA.
Whoa, what the fuck did you pull that out from, dude? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of
let's just
words
shoot
to
with
say
that.
yes.
So maybe you have a fucking rocket launcher here?
Arms is closed for the weekend. We're just going to go with the live ammo because we need to get this done. So all of these shortcuts that are taken seriously compromise safety.
It'd be funny if you pulled out like the gun as you pulled it out, it misfired.
The actual gun.
No, you.
This just in. What's this guy's name again?
Stephen Wolf.
He died shortly after this interview. Rest in peace.
All right,
from leukemia. From
a blood disease.
You get killed. You just
and then
can't
he was
cut
shot
corners.
for
You can cut
leverage.
corners everywhere else, and I know the crew complained about that.
cutting
Cheap
corners.
hotels, crappy catering, long hours. Those things suck.
They had to drive 50 miles to the hotel. So after set, like they wouldn't rent trailers on location to this ranch out in the middle of nowhere. The crew had to drive then 50 miles back to
50 miles.
Albuquerque.
I'd want to shoot a bitch after driving 50 miles.
And listen, when you're working 14 hours, and then you
wanna
have to
shoot two
drive.
bitches after
it's an hour
working
there,
14
hour
hours.
back, probably a little longer. It's just like,
I'm just surprised more people didn't get shot after driving and working all them hours. By God.
I just want to stress, I don't feel bad for Alec Baldwin
I
when
feel
he's
bad
the
for fucking
producer.
victim.
Yes.
If anything, he should have some accountability coming his way. I don't care how many fucking whatever channels he goes on to apologize. Put your money where your mouth is. Take care of the family, and there should be some punishment for you, Sir Baldwin. I know you did a great Trump in your time, but times have changed, and now shooting people is not a very successful career unless you're a mob hitman, which I'm looking for inquiries.
He should have just maybe choked her to death.
I hear that's very effective.
Yeah.
It worked for it worked on a, what was her name? Gabby Petito.
Yeah, very, very small woman.
Yeah, she was like 90
Very petite
pounds,
woman.
dude.
Yeah, very petito.
Petito was petite.
Isn't that small in Spanish? Petito?
Un poquito.
Un petito.
Okay.
Right?
You can,
El petito.
murder my language however you want. It's okay.
Just like
Papito.
we murdered your girl.
Damn. Yeah.
Because Brian Laundrie was white, right? Petito, that's got to be like some type of...
Oh, yeah. See, that could have been misconstrued, but it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. Cause
No, that was a racial
She
joke.
was a white girl. All
Was she?
Yeah, I don't know. What was
Petito?
What's the Petito? That's a white lady. Remember, it's a missing white woman syndrome. But no, we're gonna jump all over the place. So we know Petito was strangled to death. Very tragic, terrible.
Potato?
And then Brian Laundrie.
Petito, potato.
Petito, potato.
There's really not...
Nelly
This is really a
Furtado.
nothing burger right
I hate
now.
that podcast terminology. Would
But
be
it
the
is,
death of me.
though.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that real quick and say
You love piggybacking.
Hey, man, I tell you that to tell you this, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So
Tell me this.
They found some remains. Like I'm confused about this. Some remains.
All that remains.
Not the fucking skeleton of Brian Laundrie. Get it done already. What'd they find? Like from the dental records, the dude was almost an entire fucking skeleton. But all right, it takes the parents. This is after the FBI and the dragnet from the internet sleuths and all that. They went through this shit. But then when the parents are leading the fucking search, they happen to find what parts of his body did they find? They found his book bag, they found his ID underwater,
bones.
and some of his teeth.
Looks like they found his notebook too, which they're saying now this is just a few hours ago. A notebook found near remains may be salvageable.
So convenient, right?
Isn't it so? I mean, you're on the conspiracy side of this.
I'm getting there. I won't deny it. I'm getting there. I'm not there, but I'm getting there.
The place where the shit got found, though, it had been underwater, and the water had like receded.
How?
Well, you know,
like
sometimes
his
when
hair.
you get
global
like
warming
tides and shit that come on. Like I was in Hollywood Beach one time, and when I walked down to the beach, everything
anecdotal.
was
Move
there's,
on.
Like, fucking, when I came out, there was water all over like the parking lot because they get like king tide or whatever. So I'm just saying, water.
What about queen tide?
You'll get that I don't know, but like
what about they tide?
When it rains and shit too,
it
like
pours.
you can get like puddles and shit that fills. I don't know
Wait,
exactly,
but
Chris, it was an area that was underwater.
I need to take this note,
and then it wasn't.
When it rains,
it pours.
It puddles.
It accumulates water.
Puddles are the result of rain.
Correct.
I did not know.
Write that down. Write that down. No, I definitely get it.
It almost
it's
seems
Florida.
like it almost seems like he was out there and some fucking gator like snagged him and dragged him under and chowed down on him.
It seems like he was out there. He killed himself, and then
That could
wildlife
happen, too.
All right.
picked him apart, and a gator was involved in the mix.
I'd like the opportunity to read two commenters. By the way,
Hell no.
From the Wednesday show where I was with you guys in the chat because I worked late. Thank you all for being so interactive with us and the love that you showed. But the comment I want to read is we got one that says DNA said the skull did not match his, which feeds my fucking how did his teeth match?
Link us.
However,
send me the link.
Send us the fucking meat and potatoes. That's another podcast.
You can't just say a crazy claim like that.
You
ready? You ready for Brock's good old Trifax? All right. So
I love a Brock Trifax.
there is no conspiracy. He told his family he's gonna kill. Oh, I didn't know that. He's gonna kill himself after killing Gabby. They told the type properly. They waited, told the FBI where he was going so they could recover remains. Really? Send the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, dude, link it.
Yeah, come on.
Link it.
You gotta link it.
Because, like, that was kind of my whole thought process was, like,
Mom, I can't live with myself anymore.
he accidentally, he hung on just a little too long because look at her, like she
because you
said,
went through
like,
the same thing.
Yeah. He was like, oh, shit, it was a second too long. She was like, ugh, and he was like, ah.
Yeah, she told him to put his sandals on one too many times, and he fucking
something
snapped.
like that. Yeah, just call him a bitch one too many, you bald-headed bitch.
That was a big point of contention in their hour-long video with the cops. She's like, I have
She kept
OCD.
saying, shine your head for a nickel. Shine your head for a nickel.
And then he took that nickel and fucking
choked her to death.
Yep, didn't tickle his pickle.
Didn't tickle his pickle.
Maybe after,
nickel.
though. We don't have the evidence just yet.
Not yet. But
So where do we remain? That's a theory. He's not smart enough to survive.
I think he died right away. I think as soon as he drove back, kind of in shock, like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just do?
I think once he heard Dog was
he
on
told
him.
the parents, as soon as he heard Dog the Bounty Hunter was on him,
he checked out.
That's when he killed himself. But remember, let's remember that there was some time before Dog officially announced he was on the case that Laundrie had some time to drive back and maybe walk into the parents' house and be like, yo, fuck, you remember the annoying girl? I'm like, yeah, I remember. Like, yeah, I fucking did it. They're like, thank God. He's like, no, it's not good because
now everybody's like looking for
everyone's
her,
pissed,
and now they know I'm the last one and I was with her.
And like the dad comes in the room, he's like, dude, I think Dog's on the case, and he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Then
I'm going to Northport and killing myself in an undisclosed location by.
And then they're like, go, leave, go.
So, all right.
And then we'll pick up the car later. We'll go there. We'll grab the car. We'll drive it back.
He wasn't the criminal mastermind. Everybody thought
Exactly,
he was on the run.
They
and
thought he
all
was
these
going Rambo,
countries
bro.
And like
Dude.
all this shit. It's like, no, he's a dumb, dead fucking dude.
He
out
was
in
a
the
dumb
middle of
fuck.
nowhere.
The whole time, this is my belief. Like everyone was like, "Yo, he's fucking. He's with the eye shit underneath each eye, like hiding out in the woods, like jumping down on deer, eating their guts out. Like I'm living forever out here. Like no, dude, he died like day 2.
So, all right, but you're laying it all out real quick. What I find strange about it, all right, so he kills Gabby Petito, and he drives back
That is pretty
home.
strange. You killed Gabby Petito. Wow.
Hot
take, Eli.
He drives back home September,
you have more. Sorry, I didn't
September
mean to cut you
1st, talks to the parents, leaves again. The parents go pick up the vehicle, and he uses her fucking debit card while he's being sought after. Stupid move, by the way. Proof that he's not a smart fucking tactician.
Can I ask a question? Is there video of him using the card?
No, just evidence that the card was used after her death. Yes.
Could have been the parents.
That's not what the report said, but that's what gave...
No, I'm just saying. I don't know if
that's what-
there's video. Fuck me, but there's no video. Could have been the parents.
There was one dude in Voice who was going like, so the same guy killed Gabby and Brian, and I was like, yeah, because somebody killed Gabby in Wyoming, and then a month later they followed
Dude.
Brian to Florida and then killed him.
I was gonna
and
say,
he was going like, how do you know?
Wouldn't it be some shit if it came out like the fucking like who's the person that looks at the bones now because the fucking coroner can't do it? Like the anthropologist comes out and like Brian Laundrie was strangled to death. Like whoa. Gabby Petito was strangled. Brian Laundrie was strangled. It's like they were just like fucking with each other like the whole time, and like she just
hello to the new.
he just
name.
died
Didn't die till
afterward.
later.
Yeah, he just didn't die till later. Yeah,
Very interesting comments because I feel like there's-
post-strangled syndrome.
This has become that's a funny one.
Yeah.
Like this has become a very true crime, hyper focused tragedy. You know, everybody's getting in with their opinions here.
right.
So,
You're just fixated on white bitches too much.
see, I mean, that's what you're gonna get told at the end of the day. I hated that they
Racist.
turned it into that, but I don't want to get off of this. Like somebody who's definitely onto that true crime shit, like I am. I leave that ID channel on 24/7. Said the murderer. What was it that it said? The murderer never kills themselves.
I don't know about all that.
Debatable, but I respect
You
where
see,
you're
like,
coming from.
Columbine.
Well, that was
There you go.
That was
They
a
killed
spree
themselves.
killer, but definitely still.
No,
a
those are
murderer.
definitely murderers. Yeah.
Well, no, if
Let's
you-
not play semantics on that one, huh?
You got spree killers, serial killers. You got
Right, but they all fall
your
under
wonder
that
guns.
broad branch of
Oh, come on, semantics.
murderers.
Semantical.
Nope, that's what you're doing.
Okay, all right. Just all right. Jimmy Hoffa is not dead. Well, what? That's what's up, Agent of Chaos. All right.
Damn, Jimmy Hoffa ain't dead.
So I don't know. I don't think that there's any fucking real consensus, but I'm gonna go along. Like I want to see what his fucking skeleton looked like. Water does speed expedite the decomposition process. I just want to know, like, did they find just a couple of fucking teeth, or did they find like that the airplane that went out, Flight 93
think
during
there was
9/11?
bones.
They found like the fucking ID card of one of the stewardesses that was in a goddamn like it was practically sealed. So it just sounds so convenient. I want to see.
bones like he was a fucking animal's dinner and shit.
Okay,
you know?
I just want to. I like what I see. I want to see, and it helps me believe.
I like what I see. Can I show you what a living skeleton looks like?
a living skeleton.
Yeah, because Joe Biden had a town hall recently.
Oh my boy, Joe
Hey.
Biden, the living skeleton.
No, he did though. He did. I'm not lying on that
Oh, there's
one.
something that you mentioned. I didn't write it down. Maybe we'll talk about it. It'll be a teaser. That whole 5K with DeSantis thing. I want to know all about that. But anyway,
Yes.
continue. Biden skeleton.
Well, we can talk about that when Brock comes in on Wednesday.
Oh, during our phone call, spectacular.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But yeah, Biden is Biden, and Biden had a town hall over the weekend or just a few days while we were away.
How did he get to fucking
And-
chill with the weekend, bro?
I don't know.
I'm a
dude.
huge fan.
I love that song though. That's pretty. I was pretty jealous.
The song
Yeah.
Weekend by the Weekend?
No, the weekend song.
But no, that's The Weekend is the artist.
Fast Lights or something like that.
Blinding Lights, sir. Get it right.
Dude,
I'm a-
I love the weekday
I'm a
song.
weekend fanboy. All right.
Fan day?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I got lost in your Gosling-like eyes. So go on.
I know it happens.
Yeah, okay. I found my way back. So you're saying, where's
What was
my
I saying?
skeleton with my biting in?
Oh yeah, not many people even knew. Did you know he had a town hall?
No.
Because I fucking had no clue.
No.
That's the thing. Real quick, those people that are so proud to say, not my president. You know what? I respect the energy,
40%.
but unfortunately, he is. And we need to fucking accept that. And maybe when you start from that first step by acknowledging we have a really shitty fucking puppet president, we could do something about it instead of disassociating, saying, he's not my president because I didn't vote for him. Doesn't work that way. We're the fucking laughingstock. He's a terrible leader. Shoot me. Yeah. Damn it. I never thought I'd be a part of my own slow clap. This is the cure.
Come on, Cranston. What are you doing, man?
He's fucking thinking of acupuncture over there.
You're pulling a Joe Biden. Here we go. One of many clip, and then we'll get on to, because we love it. We love talking about our COVID, but this time it's some shit. And there's a reason why we talk about just the new part, and it's not that much. But until then, Joe Biden, everybody.
With 40% of all products coming into the United States of America on the West Coast go through Los Angeles and what am I doing here?
Oh,
Long Beach. Thank you.
No.
Anderson Cooper, he's like, what am I doing here?
The Long Beach?
No, that's what Joe Biden said. And
I know.
Anderson Cooper to come and say, Long Beach?
What am I doing here?
Los Angeles and what am I doing here?
That's terrible.
The Long Beach?
Long Beach.
Dude,
Thank you.
You already have so many people speculating on your cognitive abilities, and you won't take the fucking test that everybody made Trump take, and then he blabbed about it. Because you took that little bit of ammo out of their fucking pockets. We got the ammo for you, motherfucker, and I'm just it's shameful. Oh, it's the two of my favorite guys.
Here's him talking about, Cooper was the one interviewing.
I thought that was Fauci for a second.
Oh, almost. Here's another highlight from this fantastic town hall.
Mr. President, let me ask you a follow about that. As many as 1 in 3 emergency responders in some cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, right here in Baltimore, are refusing to comply with city vaccine mandates. I'm wondering where you stand on that. Should police officers, emergency responders, be mandated to get vaccines? And if not, should they be stay at home or let go?
Yes and yes. By the way, I waited until July to talk about mandating because I tried everything else possible. The mandates are working. All the stuff about people leaving and people getting it, you have everyone from United Airlines to Spirit, all these airlines. We're not going to get all 96, 97% of the people have gotten the vaccine.
Because a majority of them have been fired or quit
I
because
see what he's doing here.
They're playing semantics.
All
But
the talk about all these folks who are going to leave the military if they're mandated. Not true. You got about a 90-some% vaccination rate. I mean, so the idea is that, look, the two things that concern me, one are those who just try to make this a political issue. Freedom. I have the freedom to kill you with my COVID.
Oh, my God.
Come on. Freedom.
come on, freedom. I have the freedom to kill you with my COVID. That's a sound drop
that
all day.
Hyperbolic, sensational bullshit tagline makes me so fucking
things that
disgusted.
concern me. One are those who just try to make this a political issue. Freedom. I have the freedom to kill you.
Isn't
with my
freedom
COVID.
a big deal in this country? A little bit? Just a smidge?
Look what he says to freedom.
No, I mean, come on. Freedom.
Hey, freedom, come on. Is it really that important? Ha!
Bro, so many people that I speak with feel like him.
It was cringy as fuck, dude. Like, that was legitimately concerning. Mandates. No, nobody's got problems with that. Fucking don't worry about people losing their livelihood.
Look at this. Like,
what the
so
fuck?
he's
That's
talking
gonna scare
about
people.
Yeah, and it should, because I thought they are all afraid of the OK sign, but he's talking about
yeah, I forgot about that.
people not paying anything, and it's just the end of it. I couldn't find the full thing because I want to play it in context, but I couldn't find the full thing in time. But just I wanted to play the full little quick statement just for how it ends, and all they have right now is how it ends. And he's talking about how his plan coming up, nobody's gonna pay. It's all paid for. They're not gonna pay a cent, and he repeats it, and then he does this.
Don't pay a cent. don't pay a cent.
His creepy little whispering, it makes it go down all the smoother. Somehow I just want to tickle his ankle hairs.
Now for the best one. Now for why we all came here today, boys.
Okay, is this the... Okay.
This is the weirdest one ever. This is the one that has been memed to death. Biden as cornholio, Biden on a jetpack. What the fuck is Joe Biden, the president of the United States, doing?
Based on what I heard, I'm going to count.
With his hands.
About that, with just in terms of inflation, because you had told us at a town hall, I think it was in July, that this was
he's trying not to
do
poop
with my hands. Yeah,
the Wall Street Journal.
I think he forgot where he was.
67 financial experts who said that they
this
saw
is where
high
my walker
inflation going all the way,
belongs,
or deep into 2022. About that, with just in terms of inflation, because
how long is that clip?
About 20 seconds.
What are you doing, man? Like your hands, you can go at your sides, even your pockets, feeling casual. Play with your dick. I know maybe not a good look. FDR did it, apparently. Worked out great for him. Dude, he totally looks like Cornholio.
I need TP for my bunghole. You know we're never going to run out of toilet paper.
Damn it, man.
He needs to, well, maybe we will because he needs a lot of TP for his
I want to see
bunghole.
every meme that has been concocted as a result of that. Very beautiful statue.
There's a few of them. Actually, check this out real quick. That's
going to be the presidential portrait right there.
There's been a few jetpack ones, but there's one we couldn't see. I couldn't find, but that's in here. And it's him as like, he like shut down apparently.
It's smooth Biden
I love the music too.
Dude.
Yeah. Check it out.
It makes me...
Joe Biden with a grill. Ill. Okay, look, there's a jetpack one. Fucking out, dude. Deuces. And then
GDP.
This one, like Biden shut down. I don't know what. I wanted to find that one. C3PO.
Biden no longer respond.
Dude, did somebody unplug him and plug him back in? Was my favorite comment.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's and shit.
Yeah.
There's the two lead that carry him around. They're green screened out. He's like marionetting.
Okay, I think there's there's the fucking C3PO one is fantastic.
I'm gonna have to agree with Brock on this one. Muhammad Ali, even during his worst, was way better than our
There you
boy
go.
Biden.
Look, there's Cornholio.
That looks intense.
Fucking A.
Jesus H.
I'm sorry. Say it again. What was Brock saying?
Like Muhammad Ali. He had the thing. The poor guy. He came off to me more cognitively sound than Biden does trying to fucking be a president. I'm just that disappointed. I'm going to go a little harsh on our boy Biden because he ain't my fucking boy and he ain't doing a good job and I'm going to call him out on it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel the pain of the other side when they felt like Trump was the laughing stock. You know what I mean? Like when they felt like that, not to say that their feelings were right, but just the idea of this guy makes us look totally retarded.
Well, when you had...
I'm sorry to say it's such harsh language.
That's when our media at the time pulled no fucking punches and left no stone unturned to take every opportunity to make him look as crazy as he could be. All right, but as some of the memes, I don't want to sound so fucking pretentious. I'd take a mean tweet over and better gas prices, even though I'm not conflating the presidency with the gas prices, over the shit show as of late.
All those articles and videos and news that came out was so slanted that even a defense of him would make you seem like in offense of him, so to speak.
That's what journalism has turned into, pretty much. You know, they'll tell you something in plain sight and then play it. They're clever little fuckers, man.
CNN got called out for that, as we spoke about. Washington Post was like, "Yo, you guys seem like a advocacy group, huh?" Did we talk about that here?
Not here, but
we didn't.
Yeah,
you're right. But we're about to fucking get there because of COVID Beagles, right?
Yes. Oh God. All right.
We wanted to save this part for the very end, just because I know COVID's such a hot topic for people.
I'm gonna put it out there. Christina's like COVID with the heart fucking emojis. I love it. Christina, it's...
How about when some real shit comes out,
It's a part of our everyday life. It's unavoidable, and we're trying to do what we can. Like I said, it's like a pyramid. There's a lot of topics that fall under it, and this is not specifically about COVID. It's just related. But
Well, no, this
is
part
fucking
right here-
fascinating.
No, this is the NA. This is so we can
NIH.
segue into Beagles.
God, you don't have to go all caps on me.
Remember this. Remember this.
Dr. Fauci, knowing that it is a crime to lie to Congress, do you wish to retract your statement of May 11th where you claimed that the NIH never funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan?
Senator Paul, I have never lied before the Congress, and I do not retract that statement. This paper that you are referring to was judged by qualified staff up and down the chain as not being gain of function. Let me finish.
You take an animal virus and you increase its transmissibility to humans.
Right.
You're saying that's not gain of function?
Yeah, that is correct. And Senator Paul, you do not know what you are talking about, quite frankly.
Snippy.
And I want to say that.
He's actually a doctor.
officially.
Dude, I saw the
You
neck.
do not know
An eye doctor,
what you are
though.
talking about.
Let's
Okay,
bring
you
the
get one
NIH
person.
Did you say eye doctor?
Yeah, he's an eye doctor.
I'd love to see.
Yeah, that is his specialty. I've read this before.
I need to see a little bit. I don't necessarily agree, but okay.
Read from the NIH
Chair, can I
definition of
answer the
gain of
question?
function. This is your definition that you guys wrote. It says that
Horse's mouth.
scientific research that increases the transmissibility among mammals is gain of function.
To human.
They took animal viruses
Correct.
that only occur in animals,
Yes.
and they increased their transmissibility to humans.
Yes.
How you can say that is not gain of function?
It is not.
It's a dance,
How?
and you're
It is not.
Explain. Does he not attempt? Does he successfully explain?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now,
And the New York Times just came out with an article on a letter that was written to one of the congressmen out there, I do believe, from somebody from the NIH, and it states this, and this is kind of like the best way to put it. Last month, The Intercept, an online publication, posted 900 pages of materials related to NIH grants to EcoHealth Alliance for the research. The materials provided details about experiments designed to provide new insights into the risk that bat coronaviruses have for sparking new pandemics. So here's the gist of that research. In their experiments, the researchers isolated genes from bat coronaviruses that encode a surface protein called spike. Coronaviruses use spike protein to bind, so coronaviruses need a spike protein to bind to a human ACE2 cell. Like they need the spike 2. So they isolated genes from bat coronaviruses that had that surface code. Then they engineered another bat virus called W1V1 to carry spike proteins from other bat coronaviruses.
okay.
So they kind of took one mechanism of this purpose. So guess what they did with the two separate things? They put them together in a mouse that had human ACE2 cells.
This sounds like it was practically by fucking design. Like the intent was to have this. That's a stretch for me. But why would they go this far? That's what I'm saying. And all right, so finish the report because there's something we discussed that I think is very, very important and critical.
It's one of the doctors noted that in one line of the research, the researchers have produced mice genetically engineered to produce a human version of the ACE2 protein on their cells. Infecting animals with the coronavirus could potentially provide a more realistic sense of the risk that viruses have of infecting humans. The NIH that required that the EcoHealth Alliance agency notified if the engineered viruses turned out to grow 10 times faster or more than what the W1V1 would without their new spike proteins. So they genetically modified this one coronavirus to be able to use it to piggyback to gather a spike protein to
essentially
it's all
infect
genetically
humans.
modified.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
We have our human imprint.
And in some experiments, it turns out the virus did grow quickly, and EcoHealth failed to report this finding right away as required by the terms of the grant. The NIH also sent a final progress report. And in the report, the researchers described the finding that the W1V1 coronaviruses engineered to carry spike proteins were more virulent the filing had been submitted late. The NIH said nearly 2 years beyond the grant-specified deadline of 120 days from completion of the work. Delayed reporting is a violation of the terms and conditions. So they initially said, the NIH said, this doesn't, with what they had, they're like, this doesn't sound like gain of function, because in gain of function, you have to be working with the coronavirus that has the ACE2,
I
has
want
the
to
spike
illustrate
protein.
to the audience what Josh is really attempting to do by reading the actual verbiage is to explain what gain of function is and how nitpicky Fauci is being, just so we could say, technically, it's not gain of function, when it's literally, he's run out of so many options to say it is not.
And
Depends on your definition of sexual relations. Like what?
Yeah.
If you had sexual relations.
Like
with that.
So essentially, the NIH was giving money to EcoHealth Alliance, which was then funding Wuhan in these, they were using the Wuhan lab to fund these experiments. So they were, in fact, funding gain of function research by definition, even though you don't want to say. It's just like that first, like if they went into the second process of looking into the research, they would have found this to be gain of function. But because they didn't start off with a coronavirus that had the spike protein or ACE2 thing with it, they're like, oh, this is not gain of function. So just simply by semantics.
And that's why he gets to retain that position and say, no, I didn't commit perjury. So here's what I really want to drive home, okay? So give me a moment to articulate this.
Yes.
We all know, we're living it. COVID can be cumbersome, tiresome, but think about this, and Josh is the one that implanted it into my mind. All right, notice how, and think if this was actually by design, notice how we're all so fucking tired of it that it almost makes us completely less receptive to new groundbreaking exclusives or all their backtracking, and every time we expose a lie. Look at the reception we get now when we talk about this, when it's still fucking relevant, especially when the truth is coming more to the surface. But no, it's COVID. I don't want to hear it anymore. That sounds like it's working great for the powers that be. No, you're tired of it too? That's great. So let's expose ourselves to the liars that we are. Fuck us. But, we're all going to forget about it because we're feeding it to you ever so slowly till inevitably you find out a lot of it's been bullshit from the get-go.
Overwhelming us with the front loading with the bullshit at first, and then drip feeding the truth over time.
It's a slow drip.
And maybe it's all inadvertently. Maybe this is what they thought at the beginning, but now the truth is coming out.
The think tanks that the fucking government has, where I get all fucking crazy here.
No, for sure. I'm right with you.
They strategize shit like this. Here we go. We're going to come out of the fucking woodwork with this shit, say it's something it's not, and we're going to double down on that with our fucking lead scientist, Fauci. He's going to lie to the people for 2 fucking years straight. We're going to prove he lied 2 years later, and it's going to be like, no big deal. We're tired of this already.
And here's where I say the distraction comes in, because people aren't mad at that right now. People aren't mad at that revelation. The revelation they're mad at
is Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle. No. Yeah, no.
I actually thought that was really... Yeah, Dave Chappelle really... never mind, sorry.
Is the Beagles.
Oh, God damn it. All right.
This was hitting everywhere.
This upset me.
And it's like, maybe this is, as bad as it is, maybe it is a distraction because they know people... Man, do Americans bitch about the dog festivals across the seas where they eat dogs, but man, they really are quiet about what's going on here about animal product testing and stuff like that. And
this is where my anger for the hypocrisy is absolutely immortal, fucking eternal. We have such a vast fucking beauty network, our colognes and whatever else to put in all of our fucking everything we use on a daily basis, and you can find out easily what companies use animal testing, and pretty much I don't know how available it is in detail to John Q. Public, but like the example here, and I don't even want to say it out loud, like Josh pointed out to me, they fucking snipped the goddamn beagle puppy's vocal cords so they don't have to deal with their whimpering as they let flies eat their faces. Yeah. And this somehow gives us what? Zest bar soap or something. So I'm saying, like, if you really want to be an advocate and a motherfucking ally, do your homework and find products that go out of their way to have a little patent that says, yes, animal-free, cruelty-free. You know, be about it. I'm tired of hearing about, but the puppies. I can't watch a YouTube video of a puppy limping, but I'm going to use this fucking perfume that had 17 beagles slaughtered in the name of Raw. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
No, like it is a weird thing that we do take for granted. Like the idea that some of the things that we use, you know, soap and fucking products that they all get tested, you know, like maybe there's something to say that maybe we should slow down testing, not use the cheapest methods to get these results. And I don't like it all probably has to do with money.
I mean,
it has to do with money.
What doesn't in the grand scheme, like especially when the higher up the chain you go, there is nowhere where money has not touched the corner.
But they would put these poor puppies, dogs, they'd put these heads, their heads inside of a mesh.
There's no video, don't worry.
Enclosing, and they'd put sandflies in there. And the sandflies would just, I guess, eat at the dog's head.
Leave it to
while it's alive.
And to what purpose? And to excrete some sort of liquid, and just leave it to humanity. You know, we're, oh my God, save the puppy, save the whales. But on the same fucking note, yep, this is happening.
Yeah, The Hill said our investigators show that Fauci's NIH division shipped part of $375,000 grant to a lab in Tanzania to drug beagles and lock their heads in mesh cages filled with hungry sandflies so that the insects could eat them alive.
What the fuck, man? Fucking fuck!
White Coat claims that 44 beagle puppies were used in North African laboratory, and some of the dogs had their vocal cords removed, allegedly, so scientists could work without incessant barking. They also locked beagles alone in cages in the desert overnight for 9 consecutive nights to use them as bait to attract infectious sandflies.
20 milliliters sick man, oh man. This is the shit that people like Fauci are signing off on. I mean, we need a public that wants the information, that's hungry to know things.
I can't entirely blame him for that, though. Like,
I can't put it all in his head. This is a system
I'm more mad at the NIH thing than I am at this. Like, it almost feels like a distraction.
I mean,
puppies. You kill puppies. Look over here, puppies.
Yeah, honestly,
go get the puppies.
That's a great. It makes a great tagline, headline, and that's probably where the focus would go. Who knows what's falling to the wayside in the meantime? Fauci hates puppies. That's a great headline.
Next thing you know, all the beagles are going to have COVID. He's like, there's only one way to cure the beagles. That's vaccines for all the beagles. It's like, oh shit, we're vaccinating all the beagles now.
That's step 1 to NWO, bro.
Yeah,
just easy.
new world order.
No beagles allowed.
Makes sense. Animals can catch that shit, right? They can start vaccinating all the animals now, right?
And it wasn't transmissible until humans got involved because we're just.
They'll probably come out with it.
Stupid.
It'll be like the vaccine for pets and shit.
It'll be the vaccine for the vaccine at some point. The way it's shit's going.
Vax pets.
Oh my God, Christina, I get it.
You want to watch some funnies?
Yeah, let's, because Christina's definitely getting emotional. It's okay, we appreciate you. But
we gotta talk.
Who's Christina?
Every time she types COVID in all caps, I just feel like there's a giant shriek in my head.
Maybe she has COVID.
That's what she's trying to communicate. Thank you.
I want to know your guys' opinions because I'm kind of stuck in the middle on this. Okay, so notice this is Jeff Bezos. Okay,
I like the song about him. I saw this, by the way.
So do you know what the whole hubbub is?
No.
Okay, just pay attention to the bodyguard and see if you notice anything weird.
Oh, okay.
What you do with Amazon? Hey, I'm a Prime customer. What's above being a Prime customer?
Thank you for being a customer. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
What?
Nothing? You didn't see anything?
Can't help but note the irony.
He held his finger.
Okay.
Looked like he punched somebody.
Watch it again.
He looked.
Keep contact on his left hand. A lot of people are saying that's a fake hand.
What?
And there's actually a gun underneath the jacket.
Oh no, we're doing this again?
I mean, honestly, tactical hands are not new.
Love what you do with Amazon.
The left hand.
I'm a Prime customer. What's above being a Prime customer?
Thank you for being a customer. I really appreciate it.
No, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything.
No, you don't see anything, but the hand doesn't. The hand's in that position where he's just.
It is. I'll give it that. But
you know what I mean?
Beyond that, I don't see anything.
What do you think? Tactical or not tactical?
Nah, not with the way his arm was.
What do you mean?
And I'll go with that because, you know.
What's the way his arm was?
Going right into his hand.
Which is how? Have you ever seen fake arms that go right under your jacket that just take over where your elbow is?
You think the entire arm is fake and that his arm's under the jacket?
Right here is where his other arm could be, where he has his hand ready on a gun, where he doesn't seem likely. Just look up tactical hands. And yeah, like this arm, it just
the only hands
looks
I'd be fucking with
unimposing.
is jazz hands, man.
Ms. Beagles, love what you do with Amazon. Hey,
and look how he's very aware of his surroundings, a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Prime customer. What's above being a prime customer?
Thank you for being a customer. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos is so robotic, though. Thank you for being a customer, though. We appreciate it.
Y'all should look up that YouTube song they made with him. Jeff Bezos, 1984, or whatever. That song is the jam. I could listen to it every day till I die.
You ever been to the moon? Because I fucking have.
Yeah, this guy and the fucking billionaires.
All right.
While we starve down
This is
here.
fun. People think this is gonna go way wrong, but it just goes way right. You know?
What? No! Wait, he's still fronted. Oh, yeah, wait, replay the first one. I'm sorry. Start again, because I thought some shit was gonna go down. Okay, yeah. He's fronting on them.
Wait.
Sorry. It is too perfect.
But look, you know this was gonna happen. Oh.
Of course. I mean, yeah, this is London, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, you get shot in here in Florida.
Hello, mate. That was funny, huh? I fell down on my ass.
As long as that happens in countries that don't have a strong Second Amendment approach, you're good. But I have a feeling that would go really sour in Florida real fast.
Idiots. It's called a couple idiots scaring people with their surprise dance routine.
It's hilarious.
I'm on the complete opposite this time. Like a couple of geniuses.
I mean, yeah, that shit probably went
Idiots,
viral.
this is fantastic.
Why didn't we come up with that? Hey, let's do this in the ghetto. I'm sure that'll go perfect.
I used to go up to people in like the parking lot at like the grocery stores and like walk up real close and go, Wu-Tang! Like,
Something tells me as I look at your face that you're telling the truth.
I am.
Oh, okay. All right. I know.
It's funny.
I know when you're telling the truth, Cranston.
That's funny to me.
Okay. I think that's funny to me. All right. What do we got here? Ashley Marie.
This is funny to me.
Uh-oh.
It's Miss Cleo?
It's when...
I hate that bitch so much, bro.
It's like...
Good.
Yeah, call me now for your free death reading.
Because I be dead for real this time.
Me dead right here.
Fraudulent.
Free reading from the dead.
Yeah, free reading from the dead.
Is this and I hate that I'm just quoting the fucking headline. Is this the pregnant black woman that staged the walkout? And Dave Chappelle said, look, I'm down to talk with these folks, man.
I'm not sure, but whoever made this video is genius because just watch how it's cut together.
I'm Ashley Marie Preston, and I'm the organizer for the Stand Up and Solidarity Rally. My entire career, everything that I've done has been about pushing boundaries. It has been about holding people accountable.
I just cussed that Asian bitch clean the fuck out.
We expect more.
You mess up my order and then blame me? English is my first language, bitch.
Ooh. And so...
I know it's a lot to ask in California, but speak fucking English. Yeah, I said it.
We also pour social equity into these spaces. We
just broke my phone on this Asian bitch's head.
Dave Chappelle doesn't get to suck all of the light out of that. And so the thing that I felt most troubled by is
Latino and Asian businesses need to stop being rude and fucking disrespectful.
They don't have the same equity.
This Asian nigga in Subway got a fat ass.
Opportunity.
He almost looks like a bitch from behind. # shaking my head.
We will no longer stay silent.
Asian hoes act like.
To me, the best part is the robot
voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really the best part of it all.
They won't get karate chopped in they motherfucking throat.
Just to be clear.
And obviously her being nice. And then her saying the worst shit on Twitter.
Oh, of
course. In real life, I'd smash your fucking head in. Like a can of A&W root beer. Dick Ryder.
Real violence.
Dick
That
Ryder.
is by the trans community, for the trans community.
Bro, I would beat the dog shit out of you. Dick Ryder.
To understand the intersectionality and what it means.
I have Asian friends, but they some motherfucking weirdos sometimes. #
Damn,
I said it, but we all think it.
Obviously, Ashley Marie Preston is a great advocate.
Furry slipper wearing ass fuck boy. Keep pretending for the internet. Dick Ryder.
Ashley Marie Preston has proven herself as an activist, also a friend and a loved one to many people in her
embarkment on activism. So thank you so much.
These motherfuckers, faggot cocksuckers, fat Mexican piss blonde Miss Piggy looking bitch. I love strippers, not in like a gay way. I love gay men, but this county clerk at window G is a motherfucking faggot.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
That is the last time I helped that faggot fucker.
So for those of us who are standing in solidarity with the trans employees.
Another, damn, Asian almost hit me while crossing. What the fuck is with y'all and damn vehicles? Hashtag.
This is, to me, you know, as fucking hilarious as this is an important fucking bright shining light on the hypocrisy of people that are just trying to be opportunists and jump on any fucking dick riding bandwagon of, oh, I'm so offended. I found out, like, and I'm gonna spitball this one, like 90% of the people that were on my pages bitching about the fucking special that all said, yeah, I saw the show, didn't. Y'all fucking lied and know every single one of you that didn't when you stopped responding when I brought up specifics.
I liked what Bill Maher said. Bill Maher said something about Squid Games was a lot more offensive than than Dave Chappelle's thing. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but that's what he was saying. He's saying if you're gonna get mad about something, you should get mad about some of the shit in Squid Games, not over what Dave said.
I mean, it
no, you shouldn't get mad about anything in entertainment.
Okay, you know what? That's the proper stuff.
It's entertainment.
Yes, and take it for what it is. This is a fake ass bitch, and I hope this video helped fucking just stop her shit dead in its tracks.
I mean, did you see some of the? We're not going to watch it all, but did you see what some of the protests were looking like outside of Netflix?
I'm guy, because it's starting to make me fucking physically ill.
Some guy was like, "Jokes are funny. We love Dave," but he was also saying, "We love trans. BLM matters." He was just trying to kind of
love everything.
Yeah, he was just trying to do both.
You can have two thoughts at the same time, you know, or two even opposing thoughts.
Yeah, he's bi guy. You know, he's trying to do this, and just watch what ensues here. I think I got to pull up the second video, but he's trying to be outspoken. He's just saying that, you know, they're jokes.
I like Dave! I like him! I like his jokes! I'm in charge of the protest now! I'm in charge!
So, you know, he was, you know, getting a little in for himself, but watch what they do here.
All right.
Watch this. This is wild.
I'm worried. My spider senses are tingling.
This is just pure hate to me.
And that's what I hate seeing.
Pure hate. They take his sign,
fucking bleeding
but watch what they do. They break his sign, and then they say, he's got a weapon!
That tactic.
That bullshit.
And what is this safe space shit here?
Oh, you want me to drop my weapon?
Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, this is infuriating me. This is not helping my stance and being a TERF. It feeds my hatred. Hate begets hate. Get out of his fucking face!
I wouldn't call it I wouldn't call what you have hatred, though, right?
It is a response, but it's becoming toxic. You know, like this whole hill I'm dying on. I'm trying to advocate for the biological women's voice. Live how you want to live, but it infringes on other people too, and you have to take it all. There's so many things that have to be taken into account. So no, I can't generalize anything because there's semantics to everything.
Cranston, did we watch Britain's Worst Bike Thieves on Wednesday when they try to steal a bike and they crash, and they try to steal a bike and they crash again?
Man, I don't remember. We put on something at the end and never
The guy with
finished
two cars smashed him and he was stuck in the middle.
No, this one. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like the armorer for the America's Got Talent bit was also the armorer on the Alec Baldwin set. You know, the guy who got smushed by the two cars.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's the same.
It's going to be fine, man. Everything's going to be cool
I'm
here.
just dead frightened about doing my job, that's all.
It's going to go out with a bang. So I guess these kids got caught stealing a bike. And if we played this on Wednesday, my apologies. But it just...
No, I don't think we did.
It just goes horribly wrong. Well, you wouldn't know. You weren't here.
But I was watching.
You
fools.
were. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, so he just accused the guy of stealing. He's like, we didn't steal it. It was broken. It's been there.
That's why they're on the road sitting on it.
It's already been broke.
This is panic.
Nicked off that half.
It's already been broke. It's been there for years.
It's 21 plate. What are you lying for? You just stole this bike, mate.
Why you always
He just stole his bike, mate. Here now, this is where hilarity ensues.
No.
They're fucking out, dude.
No.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Beautiful. Good.
Call the police.
Good.
Call the police, mate. Call the police. You just robbed that bike.
He's so hurt. Yeah, you know when you hit your shin really hard?
I'm too gangster to feel the pain,
Call
mate.
the police, mate.
Yeah, but his buddy just fucking deuces out on him.
Oh snap! No honor among thieves.
He's about to run, and he's like, nope, ain't happening.
I know this is probably not Australia,
Call the police.
but I heard Ricardo came out and gave them the business.
Yeah, I know he did. He came out and just fucking straight ganked the guy recording.
Dude, I would have stomped these kids and gone to jail. I'm sorry. I have no fucking... I've grown so intolerant. I'm what they call a Sigma male.
I would have gone over to the kid going, and I would have taken my like foot and like pushed his wound a little bit. Like, oh, you like that, you little shithead?
Just stop it.
He's trying to limp away. He's not gonna happen. That's pretty much it. The whole meat and potatoes was the initial crash.
Do you know what the
and Buddy Balin?
Like we got alpha males, we got beta males. Do you know what the Sigma male is? I'm just learning about this, but apparently it's like what a Clint Eastwood is like in all of his movies now. It's like, a
pushover?
No. Okay, actually, there was a video I saw on 4chan. This 80-year-old man.
Then it must be real.
No, this is real. The 80-year-old man was getting robbed, and it was by a couple. So far, do you feel bad for the old man or the couple? The couple's robbing the old man. The old man walks in on the couple currently robbing him, and then they run off, they skedaddle, and he decides to shoot them. How do you feel so far? Because there's more.
I mean, if he got robbed...
They were in the process of stealing.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
But then it gets a little darker.
If it's a right to, defend yourself state, go for it.
They dropped the shit.
What are they stealing, too?
They were going for whatever they could get.
All right.
But
like low-time fucking druggies or something.
Remember, couple, the man gets away, and the old man in the interview, local media, was mad that he didn't get the guy, but he did get the woman. And the woman he shot her in the back while she was fleeing, and she hits the ground and says, "Please don't kill me. I'm pregnant." And she was pregnant. And the guy executed her, and in the fucking interview said, and I'm glad I killed the two of them, something like that. It gets dark. All right, but
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that's her fault for putting her body and her soon-to-be child in that situation.
But then
we're all wrong there.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
But still, they started out with the idea to go steal and commit a crime. So
I'm not doubting that, but
they're all wrong to an extent.
Yeah,
but
you don't shoot you don't shoot somebody that's down like that already, and you don't. It's
I don't know the story
It's
as
not
much.
self-defense when you shoot somebody in the back running away.
I will for the next episode I'll share. It's just the interview. You do not see the killing.
Is it in Florida? Because I think Florida you still can.
It sounds so Florida because the man faced no charges.
One of the states changed it to where you can shoot in the back now. You can shoot in the back. I forgot which state it is.
If it would be like Texas or some shit.
I mean, that sounds like default, but I'll look into it. But I promise that video will be available. I'll send it straight away to Josh tonight.
Yeah, maybe we can watch it on the morrow.
But that's what the Sigma male is. Unapologetic and overly gruff and gritty and very, very, very pro Second Amendment, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh, I like that. Gruff and gritty.
Yeah, there you go. So that's it for now. I gotta say, that little depression spell thing, I really keep on coming to the same conclusion. This show, all of you, my co-hosts, this family, our ambition, our passion is really keeping my head above water. So the more that you guys are able to share, leave the comment when the stream is down. Thank you for your participation on Wednesday for doing so. I remember every single name that commented. Thank you to each and every one of you. Mic cut out in my headphones at least. So subscribe, youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle. Smash the like button. Sharing is caring, and we're always keeping an eye out on those of you that help push us up for the traction.
Yes, we're going to try to throw the phones on a little more.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully a little more, every Wednesday. But y'all have to want to call, leave some, comments in the chat. Hey, I want to talk about this, talk about that, whatever we're talking about. But hey, you know where to find us every Monday through Wednesday, youtube.com/stuckinthe-middle. We are Stuck at Night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
I'm looking forward to our next postie, too.
Bye.
Bye.